Hello, I am Rovanne Eleanore Dann Effendy. I am going to present my research paper on a preliminary framework for digital product development using soft system methodology approach. In this presentation, I will be sharing how soft system methodology can help address the complex challenges that arise in digital product development, particularly when trying to align business and technical teams. So, digital product development is an inherently complex process that integrates both technical and business domains. As technology advances rapidly, product development cycle must adapt quickly to meet market demands while maintaining high quality. However, teams often face several challenges in achieving alignment between these two domains. The major issue is the misalignment between technical and business team, particularly when business and technical team fail to align their goals. Business team prioritize user experience, market needs, and financial goals, while technical team are focused on ensuring system stability, scalability, and performance. This often lead to communication gap and conflicting the objective, which in turn hinder effective collaboration and decision making. Technical team use specific jargon that business team may not fully understand, and business team may not convey their requirement in terms that are clear for developers. This lack of common understanding make it hard to have productive conversations and align on goals. The result is project inefficiencies, which is misunderstanding or gap in knowledge lead to wasted resources, delay, and misses deadlines. These inefficiencies can ultimately lead to poor product quality or solution that don't fully meet user needs or market demands. The impact of these challenges can be significant, leading to inefficiency, like I said, missed deadline and project failure. If misalignment persists, it can even lead to poor quality product that do not meet user expectations or market needs. To address these challenges, there are pressing need for more structured yet flexible approach to product development. Existing methodologies such as agile, waterfall, multi-view may not sufficiently address this issue. This paper proposed using soft system methodology, which is we call it as SSM, as more effective framework for digital product development, ensuring better alignment between technical and business team, facilitating more sustainable, efficient development processes. So let's take a look overview of SSM. What is SSM? SSM was developed by Peter Checkland in 1980s to tackle complex and unstructured problems that involve both human and technical systems. Unlike traditional rigid framework, SSM is flexible and iterative, making it ideal for environments where problems are not well defined and evolve over time. At the core of SSM is a stakeholder-centric approach. By actively involving all relevant stakeholders, both technical and business team, SSM ensure that diverse perspectives are considered throughout the problem-solving process. The methodology emphasizes the shared domain knowledge or SDK to ensure that everyone is involved has a common understanding of a problem and its potential solutions. Why SSM? SSM provides a systematic yet adaptable way to address the socio-technical challenges of digital product development, offering practical and sustainable solution while ensuring that the project remain aligned with both business and user ends. So, the key component of SSM. SSM follow a structured yet flexible process that involves seven key components, which is unstructured. Number two is express. Number three is root definition. Number four, conceptual model. Five, comparison. Six, feasible. And seven, action. So, problem situation analysis. Use rich picture to visualize, represent the problem, showing different perspective from all involved stakeholders. This tool help ensure that the problem is understood its fully context. For the root definition, it's created using Catwalk framework, which outline the core component of the system, such as customer, actor, processes, constraint, and the viewpoints. The ensure through understand of the problem space of all perspective. Conceptual modeling follows where idealized model of potential solution are created. This model represents the best possible solution based on the stakeholder input gathered so far. Finally, actionable recommendations are generated, focusing on solutions that are not only desirable but also technically feasible and aligned with business goals. So, to evaluate SSM effectiveness, I compare it with other established framework in digital product development, which is Agile, Multi-View, and Waterfall. So as you can see, Agile is focused on iteration and continuous feedback, but its lack of structured approach to socio-technical integration. Whilst it is adaptive and involves stakeholder frequently, it doesn't explicitly address the integration of human and technical factor in comprehensive way. So for the multi-view, incorporates socio-technical aspect, but it doesn't provide the same level of iterative refinement or stakeholder engagement as SSM. It tends to focus more on technical system and is less adaptive to dynamic problem definitions. So for the waterfall, with its rigid, um, sequential process work well for projects with clear requirements but struggle to handle the complexities and challenges inherent in digital product development. It lacks flexibility and doesn't consider the socio-technical dimension in the same depth. In contrast, SSM flexibilities, a stakeholder-centric approach, and social technical integration make it a more suitable choice for addressing the complexities of digital product development. So, suitability of SSM for digital product development particularly have several reasons why SSM is suitable for digital product. Number one is addressing socio-technical challenges. So, SSM take a holistic approach by integrating both technical feasibility and human factors, such as user needs and organizational goals. This is a key advantage over traditional methodologies that often focus primarily on technical or business requirement without fully addressing both. By encouraging continuous collaboration and feedback, SSM ensure that both and technical team business stakeholders are aligned and working toward a common goal. Number two, flexible in dynamic environment. One of the greatest strengths of SSM is adaptability. Digital products often face changing requirements, whether due to market shift or evolving user expectation. So SSM allow team to adapt and redefine goals throughout the development process, making it a perfect fit for complex and dynamic projects. Number three, high stakeholder involvement. Another significant benefit of SSM is it is emphasized on stakeholder involvement, unlike a rigid model like waterfall, which often limits stakeholder engagement after the initial planning phase. SSM encourage continuous involvement of key stakeholders such as end users, business leader, and technical team, ensuring the product remain aligned with business goal and user expectation throughout the development cycle. So, number four, iterative problem-solving process. SSM is inherently iterative. It allows team to refine the product continuously, solving problems as they arise, while also ensuring that solution evolve alongside changing project needs. This iterative process reduce the likelihood of major rework later in project. So number five, comprehensive problem structuring. Tools like Rich Picture and Catwalk Framework help ensure that all perspectives are visualized and that the problem context is fully understood. This ensures that solutions are well structured and aligned with both business objective and technical requirement, which is critical in complex environment like digital product development. So next, the conceptual framework for digital product development. This slide illustrates the steps involved in applying the proposed SSM-based framework for digital product development. So this process starts with problem situation analysis, where we create rich picture to capture different stakeholder perspectives. This ensures a holistic understanding of the problem. So next, we move to root definition, where the CAD framework is used to outline the key element involved in the system. And then conceptual modeling generate the idealized model of solution, which are compared with real-world constraint. And then actionable recommendations are created based on the insight gathered of each stage. Finally, continuous learning is building into framework. As feedback is collected, solutions are refined and adapted to ensure they remain relevant and effective. Up next is how we can apply this framework in real world project. So there are a few points or a few requirements that we need to understand how we can apply this framework to the real world. So for the first step is stakeholder identification. Identify and mapping all the stakeholders, both technical and business team, as well as the end user, which is crucial to ensure everyone are taken into account. For instance, in the case of digital product development, stakeholders such as developers and product manager are identified as early in the process. This stakeholder mapping ensure a common understanding and alignment of the goals. So number two, problem definition and understanding. After identify stakeholder, the next task is to engage with them through workshop and interview to uncover their perspective. Using rich picture and keyword analysis, we clarify the problem and ensure a comprehensive understanding among all parties, uh, which is this tool help map out how the business and technical side were initially misaligned and provided a visual roadmap for aligning everyone. The third one is iterative solution. We start by creating prototype and low fidelity models, using user story to guide our development process. Frequent feedback from technical team, business team, and end user allow us to iterate on the product and refine it continuously. In the study, early prototypes were tested in end user and their feedback shaped the final product. This iterative design ensures that product remain user-centered and aligned with business objective. So up next is we focus on continuous stakeholder engagement. By conducting regular meeting, check-in, and feedback sessions, we keep stakeholder informed and engaged. This keeps the project aligned with business and technical objective. We conduct regular feedback sessions with both technical and business stakeholders, which ensure that concerns were addressed continuously and the project stay on track. So number five is solution refinement. Following continuous feedback, we move to solution refinement. This step involves testing different versions of the product, such as through A/B testing, to see which features perform better with user. A/B testing was used to ensure that the product was both technically viable and meet user expectation. This refinement process helped the solution stay relevant and alignment with both business and user goals. Next is prototype and MPV, which is minimum viable product. Once the product has been refined, we develop a MPV, a version with just core features need for validation. So we then test with MPV with end user to gather feedback. This MPV testing help validate core features and adjust the design before a full-scale launch. And then up next, real-world feedback and adaptation. After releasing the MPV, real-world feedback is gathered through tools like Google Analysis or user behavior tracking to analyze how the product performed in real world. Analysis tools were used to track user interaction, helping the team make data-driven adjustment to improve the product. And finally, it's long-term monitoring and sustainability. So this long-term monitoring is essentially for ensuring products stay relevant. Product assessment such as customer satisfaction, survey, and performance metrics help identify area for improvement. Tracking KPI ensure that the product continue to evolve and adapt the changing user needs. And then finally, conclusion and the future work. So the SSM-based framework presented today offer a flexible stakeholder-driven approach to digital product development by focusing on socio-technical integration, stakeholder involvement, and continuous refinement, which is SSM actually help ensure that digital product align with both business and user needs. So the next step will be focused on applying this framework in various industries to validate its scalability and effectiveness. By adapting the framework to different contexts, we aim to ensure that it remain relevant and effective in addressing the challenges of modern digital product development. Thank you for your attention.